there, MP. What is it? No.
Spinning twice. The last check you picked up was your photos. Maybe you don't need to stand up. We got a comic right here, right now.
Yeah, I just had to my team inside the backpack.
Yeah, same. Wait, we should have just done one big thing sitting on the...
Tickets are still available for the next game. Purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word ROCKETS. MC will be...
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Rockets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Kings. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Houston, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Johnson in at the 1. Taking a look at Houston. Well, they started off with the Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
How about the start of MP's career, winning Rookie of the Year?
Well, he had no issues adjusting to the speed and physicality of the NBA. And, man, I can't wait to see what MP has in store for year 2. This kid has incredible potential.
Now, here's MP. Şengün kicks to Thompson. MP passes to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Over Sabonis. Şengün, no good. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
And here's Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Durant. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Sacramento gets it back. And stolen by Şengün. Westbrook with the steal. To the middle. Here's LaVine.
Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Johnson. Count that one. MP's got 6 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The offensive rebound. DeRozan against Durant. And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Murray the pass to Westbrook. No good on the triple. And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 26 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. And then for Sacramento, Malik Monk, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Sabonis. On the wing, Murray. Johnson against Schroeder. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the inside. Pass to Adams. Now, MP. Eason, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. A shot by Johnson, no good. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Here's Murray. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Murray isn't just a mid to long range shooter. He's also solid at converting inside.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Johnson. Achua, he's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Johnson in for Fred VanVleet. Shepard out there with MP. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Substitution on the board.
Rockets leading by 6. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Shepard. Achua kicks to Westbrook. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Monk outside. Sabonis high post. To Monk. Shot clock at 6. Lots of room. Eason grabs the board.
You can hear him sputtering all the way knows he should have knocked that one down.
Inside. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Johnson. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For the Rockets, Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. It's Thompson in for Tari Eason. And a change for the Kings. DeRozan's checked in. The Kings trail by 8. Westbrook passes to DeRozan. And here is Achua, covered by Smith. Here's Sabonis. On the wing, Monk. Pass to Achua.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Over Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 8. And stolen by Achua. Here's Westbrook. DeRozan on the wing. The 3. Rebound by Smith.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Man, good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Kings. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. Now here's DeRozan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Smith finds Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Johnson. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside, Sabonis. That's good. The Houston Leaders get back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Schroeder.
Well, give Schroeder credit. The defense was up on him, but he still finds a way to capitalize.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. "16 seconds left in the first half. Count it. Good. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Houston Rockets.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league, to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They were able to hold serve in Game 1. But they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0. and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court right now for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. And stolen by Şengün. Out to Smith. Pass to MP. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Westbrook. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. And they pick up 2. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's in there. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
Şengün with a screen on Westbrook. Johnson finds Şengün.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Westbrook passes to Murray. DeRozan inside. Guarded by KD.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Smith against Murray. High post Johnson. He's got 12. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's always had that vertical. If he can finish at the rim, he will.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. DeRozan against KD. Thompson looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Johnson kicks to Thompson. Shoots a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk outside. No good on that one. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets leading by 12. Stolen by Levine. And now the Kings fast break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I think Murray really trusted himself there. He just focused on finishing the play his way.
And he's got his first chance at the line here for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. They throw good, Murray.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a difficult shot by Monk, absorbing the foul and converts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Finney Smith's checked in. Free throw drops for Monk.
Well, I got to say, with his athleticism, Monk is one of those guys who makes the game look easy at times.
Pass to Eason. Now, Shepard. All 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Team passes to Monk. Schroeder against MP. Monk outside. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Shepard. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the 3. MP nails the triple.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Now DeRozan. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
He's checked in for the Rockets. Johnson comes in for Fred VanVleet. And a change for the Kings. Keegan Murray's checked in for Achua. Tari Eason is out there with Durant. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shots good by Sabonis.
Well, nothing else you can really do defensively. Sabonis sometimes just makes difficult shots, especially inside.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's MP. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Johnson's got 19 points.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
The Kings trail by 8. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Tari Eason. It's Thompson in for Shepard. Then for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Monk. And Levine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. MP up top. Now Şengün cleaves it in off the window.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Outside Westbrook. Durant rips down the rebound. Rockets leading by 10. Now Johnson. Got it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Outside, Smith. Westbrook against MP. Outside, Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Got it to go off the glass.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Houston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swanky.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention now.
At the line for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's MP. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green outside. Here's Capella. So we see Houston Houston taking the W here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series, up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long.